such an exotic car. It's unbelievable, both inside and out. It's like a rocket ship. It's just amazing.
Well, you know, everyone wants to design a Corvette. Everyone wants to do that.
Right.
But once you get into it, it is tough. You don't want to be the guy who did the wrong Corvette.
You know, that's the side of the car most people see is the back. Yeah. So we wanted to make something, a new statement for Corvette that people would recognize and be totally recognizable from the previous generations. So we evolved this to this new three-dimensional tail lamp, still keeping the four elements, but really making something new using LED technology, which we haven't had on Corvette before.
Just as we did with the headlamps, where we had the folding in the previous generation before the current one, there was a lot of dialogue, controversy, but they were done for the right reason, whether it was weight or creating a different look to it, or personality. And I felt the same was important. The time was right for the tail lamps.
Then it's a great track car. You know, if you just want to go out and beat on it on the track, you can do that. So that bandwidth, doing a lot of things well, and then taking all of those things up better was a huge challenge.
It's an American icon. It really is, you know. Globally, it is thought of in many ways as the best of America.
We've drawn from aircraft, from the racing heritage, from the design, rich heritage of design, and then really it's about having a talented team, whether it's designers, and particularly I love to talk about the sculptors that gives us these beautiful shapes.
It's in its overall design, it's a much more international car now. And I think that's a good thing. So it's still very American in proportion and line and detail, but it's not so overtly American that it would offend people who prefer European design.
That Stingray, we wanted to make sure the vehicle was right for it, in spirit, character, and performance, and we all felt confident this did that. Ed Welburn, I would tell you, was very adamant that the car had to be right before we were going to put that very powerful signature on the car.
We waited to see if the car would be worthy of Stingray name, which meant it had to have the design language, the design power, you know, the formidable presence on the street.
So we wanted to make sure that the design evoked Stingray, and when we were done and we looked at the shapes, and we had pictures in the studio of Stingray swimming in the water, you know, to kind of, you know, influence the designers, and we think they did it. They really did get that Stingray feeling in the car.
I thought about it, and there were others who thought about it, but it wasn't until the shape was really fairly close to the shape you see here today.
Okay.
I said, yeah, this is the Stingray. This lives up to it, and it wasn't just the body shape. It was that the car was so new, so well done throughout, not just design, interior and exterior design, but the whole engineering of the vehicle that I felt as though it lived up to Stingray.
Here the emphasis was on make it great, not make it cheap.
You know, the subtle things, the fit and finish, the way the switches feel, how the car drives and handles, the materials in the car. We wanted to bring that up, no excuses, you know, make this the car, no matter what sports car you can afford, you would choose this new Corvette Stingray.
But it should also give hope to performance enthusiasts everywhere that yes, we may be getting these horrible fuel economy regulations, but the high performance car is not going to go away.
Catch all the latest auto enthusiast news at Autoweek.com, in Autoweek Magazine and iPad Edition. Talk with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Autoweek USA.